What's going on, everybody? Lulu Blanco here. Another video for you. Today, I think I'll talk about a little bit of movie. Give you a little movie review today. Um, Now, today I was at work on my lunch break and I forgot my lunch, so I figured I'd just watch some movies on my phone. Got a Vudu account, so I got movies available, and I started watching Southpaw. And during the opening scenes of Southpaw, I was like, man, this is really good. Then I got to thinking, I was like, if you put Southpaw and Creed together, or not together, but side by side, what is the better boxing movie? So I started thinking, my Brandy Bonson World Tour, I was on that tour. Inside of me, yeah. So I got to thinking, like, what is the better boxing movie this year? Now, I have seen both of them, and I will say that um, they are very, very different, but similar. Uh, in my opinion, well, first of all, before we break it down, let's go through the plots of both movies. Starting with Southpaw. Southpaw stars Jake Gyllenhaal. He is a character by the name of Billy Hope. Billy Hope on top of the world, world champion, has it all. Lovely wife, kid. Everybody know who he is. And Billy's at an award program, and altercation happened between him and another boxer, and his wife loses his life. And in that, Billy's life spiraled out of control. He basically lost the will to live, the will to fight, which, and since he lost his daughter. His daughter was taken up by the state because he just went crazy. So to get his daughter back, he had to prove to the courts that he could take care of her. But the only way he could do that was by boxing, by fighting. So he got legendary trainer Forrest Whitaker, who he did a decent job in there. He wasn't too believable to me, but he did a decent job, entertaining. And he trained Billy Hope, and big fight happened. Great fight sequence. But in a nutshell, that is Southpaw. Creed, on the other hand, is about Adonis Creed, the bastard son of Apollo. And Adonis doesn't want to be in his father's shadow. He's trying to make a name for himself, which is understandable. Anybody who has a famous dad or mom doesn't want to live in a shadow. So Adonis goes through and tries to make a name for himself, but he doesn't go by Creed. I forgot the name he went by. But he tracks down Rocky and convinces Rocky to train him. And through that, they develop a relationship, Rocky and Adonis, a family relationship. And, Rocky tries to train Creed, Adonis the best way that he did, all the Rockies one through whatever. And, they had a good fight sequence in the movie. It was very dramatic. Now, this is where, in my opinion, the movies separate. To me, Creed had more action. Creed was more boxing oriented. Creed had more fights, more training, more, how can I say, 300 moments where I was in the theater and, the training, me out of shape, haven't lifted any kind of weights, thinking I could take on the world, you know. Uh, but that's what Creed did. I'm not saying that Southpaw didn't, because Southpaw did have a 300 moment when Eminem's Phenomenon. I was in the theater. He was like, I am Phenomenon. And I was ready to fight anybody. you know. He's like, excuse me, can I use the bathroom? Oh, we're going to fight right now. But that was to me the main difference. Southpaw was more dramatic, more of a tearjerker, tugged at your heartstrings, and had a little couple, a little dust in my eye moment. Where Creed was more of it was because it was directed by Sylvester Stallone. It was geared more towards the fight, the boxing sequences, the what happens in between the rounds and everything. And and I call it my Rocky Four moment. Rocky Four. I don't know that old dude's name, but when Rocky cut Ivan Drago, he's like, "You see, he's not a machine. He's a man." My favorite part of Rocky Four. They had that moment when Adonis hurt the other boxer. He came back to his corner. He's like, "He a man. He bleed just like I do." So I'm looking like, yeah, I'm knocking anybody out. You man, you bleed just like I do. But that that was the main difference for me. Now, as far as acting goes, Jake, to me, Jake really embodied Billy Hope. He took on the role. He did, he made me feel the pain that he was going through. Adonis or Michael B. Jordan, in my opinion, he did, but not to the extent of Jake Gyllenhaal and his character with Billy Hope. Now, during the boxing sequences, Michael B. Jordan made me feel like I was, ringside more than Jake Gyllenhaal. Not taken away from Jake Gyllenhaal and his boxing sequence, it was fantastic. But because of the Rocky, the Rocky-esque, the in between rounds, the chop up, the music that'll pump you up. One side winning, then the next side winning, and then it's a stalemate, and then to me, Creed had that, more of a, what's going to happen? He's going to knock him out this round. Now, they both went the distance. They both went 12 rounds. It wouldn't be a movie if, they knocked their opponent out in 2 minutes in the first round. But Creed had a more dramatic ending than Southpaw. And again, I'm not going to spoil anything. No spoilers here. I advise you, I would hope you would go check them both out. Southpaw is available on DVD or streaming, whatever your choice is. But to me, if I had to pick, I would go with Creed. Creed is a better movie overall movie, in my opinion, than Southpaw. Southpaw did kind of drag a little bit, kind of, it's like, oh, can we, cut this part out? Where Creed, it was, boom, 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 talk to a girl, training, getting a fight, in jail, I'm not trying to do this, and, so to me personally, Creed is the better movie by a little bit than Southpaw. Now, you may have a different opinions. I advise you to go check them out if you into those types of movies. Now, again, still filming from my phone, so forgive me, no bells and whistles yet, but I am looking to get me a camera, editing equipment, Adobe After Effects, make it do what it do, Shout out to Tyrone Magnus, Real Rejects, Gator Martin, Akasan. If y'all ever see this, y'all the inspiration for me, doing my reaction and my reviews. So I want to thank y'all. If you liked this YouTube video, if you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe and share. If you didn't like it, Go play in traffic after you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time, be good or be good at it.